Ever played for hours with a big cardboard box? Then you'll know why this next idea caught our attention. It's a birthday party theme just for boys. It's got physical play, a healthy dose of competition, and plenty of imagination. Risa Baker brings a Viking party theme to life in our studio, and boy, did you. Happy New Year, my friend.
Happy New Year.
Risa just went on record, can I rat you out?
Yes.
Saying this is your favorite setup that you've ever brought to our studio, and I have to agree, it's big. The impact is huge.
It is, and that's what I wanted. That's what I try to accomplish with my parties. Most of my decorations are functional, and they are big, and they really bring that pow. So when the guests walk in, they're happy to be there, and they know that it's a party.
Everyone who walks in the studio is feeling that party vibe for sure. The ship, I think, sets the stage. We're going to get to the details in just a minute.
Okay.
But first, as you know, I'm new to this boy world, as in 10 months into the boy world. But I'm seeing this party through my nephew, Lane, who's 3. And I can only imagine with the swords and the shields and the dragons, this is a boy's dream party come true.
It is, and we're actually inviting 4 girls.
Oh.
So we've got a couple of purple shields to kind of accommodate them as
Yes,
well.
yes.
But yes, for sure, the little boys love it. My son is thrilled and can't wait. He's counting down the days until his birthday, which is Saturday. So that's when we're doing this party, and I'm just thrilled that I got to bring everything to the studio today.
Secretly, you've been wanting one of your kids to do a Viking party for a while.
6 years. I begged my oldest son, he wouldn't do it, and then I finally brought it up with my youngest son, and he said, okay, this year. So I was doing a happy dance.
So we know who your favorite son is, at least for now. At least as far as the party vibe goes. Well, we're going to get into details, but set the big stage for us, starting with this ship. How did you pull this off?
Okay, so this ship, it didn't cost anything. We used a Christmas box that we had gotten for Christmas with a gift
Amazon,
in it.
yes.
And then I simply cut out a dragon head and tail for the Viking longship. And then I just drew the details with a pencil and then colored them in with a Sharpie.
This is so cool. You've affixed it to either end of what, the treat table?
Yes, this is the treat table. Well, I don't do treats at my parties.
That's right, you don't.
I know.
Smart mom.
I just do favors.
Yes.
So this is the favor table.
I like it.
Yeah, but the other thing that I like that's really big is these Vikings. So I bought a set of Viking clip art.
These are great.
Aren't they fun?
Yes.
And I took them to Staples and I had them blown up.
Now hold on, you bought teeny tiny little computer clip art.
Yes.
And Staples was able to go giant size.
Yes, they were. They were able to get it huge. And so I took them to Staples and just got an engineer's print. And most people think you can only do black and white with engineer's prints. That's not true. You can do color.
I just learned that last week. I didn't know. I thought it was just a black and white option.
Yeah.
And the printing quality is actually pretty good on these guys.
It's good. I mean, the paper's pretty thin. It just needs to last through Studio 5 and a party. But I think it'll be fine.
Did you mount them on anything?
I did. I mounted them on dowels with tape. And then for the parts that needed to stand up, I just used straws and tape.
Gotcha.
And then I stuck the dowels in 4x4s. And I've brought those to the show before. I use them for everything, every party, all the time.
But it helps prop those up, stabilize those, and they become kind of the greeters, the bouncers.
Yeah, totally.
At the door.
And my son's been walking around with an iPad taking selfies with the Vikings because he thinks they're so awesome, and they're right around his size.
They're his friends now.
Yeah.
I'm loving the signs too, the train your dragon. How did you pull those off?
I just created those using canva.com. And I used their fonts and their free frames and everything and had them printed.
Genius.
It was really, really easy.
All right, let's get into details. The helmets, I know, are going to be a party show stealer.
Okay, so that's the first thing they earn. This party's kind of like training to become a Viking and a dragon trainer. And my husband, bless him, is going to dress like a Viking. And he's going to take them through the whole thing. So they have to do, jumping jacks and push-ups and Viking warm-ups, and then they earn their helmet.
Heaven bless our husbands, right? During parties like this.
I know, and he goes right along with it. He's a gym.
I love it.
The next thing that they earn is these swords. And let me just tell you, these were basically free. These were made using 5-gallon paint stirrers from Home Depot.
Oh, I can see it now in the shape.
For free. And I did sand them a little bit because I didn't want anyone to get slivers.
Right.
And then just the giant popsicle sticks. We got a whole set of them for 99 cents.
Risa.
And I hot glued them, and then I painted them with paint I already had.
Okay. This is hours of imaginative play, and it taps into that Melissa and Doug philosophy of simple toys that allow their brain to do the play action,
and
right?
I've always loved wood, so that was really fun for me.
So they earn these as part of the party. What do they do?
Well, I didn't bring it because I have so much stuff here, but at home I have a big hula hoop, and we're attaching tissue paper that looks like fire to it. So they have to jump through the hula hoop and go over some other obstacles. Jump through fire and do some other obstacles in the house.
They're going to be so into this.
I know,
they're going to be so into this. Okay, what else?
Okay, the next thing they're going to earn is their shield, and the shields are right down below.
The shields are darling.
And aren't they cute? So I was really excited about these because I got 16-inch cake rounds from Gigi.
Oh.
They were 59 cents a piece.
Right.
So they're already cut into circles. I don't have to do anything.
I was like, this would be a nightmare to try to cut through this much cardboard.
An absolute nightmare.
Done for you.
Right. And so all I did was just hook a piece of duct tape on the back, just really strong duct tape.
Right.
And made a handle for it.
Yes.
And then on the front, I painted them because I wanted them to look a certain way. And at the party, they're actually going to be displayed on the front of the ship. We just couldn't do it today.
Again, your decor is functional.
Yeah, it's functional, always functional. And so I thought it was fun to just leave some of them as the cardboard because it looks like wood, and it just looks like a real shield. But if you were doing this for a snowy day activity with your kids, let them paint their own and decorate their own.
Now, if we're doing the painting, we're going to just copy your designs, but I'm just curious to know where you got your design inspiration, because each of these shields have a different personality.
Yeah, I have a Pinterest board that's all about Vikings.
Of course you do.
And so I tried to copy those, so it was really fun.
This is so fun.
Thank you. Okay, so the next thing they do, I'm so excited about, is they get to build a Viking ship.
Okay.
And these ships come from carnivalsavers.com, and they come as a little boat without the head and tail on them.
Oh, they come in a kit.
Yeah, they come in a kit right here. And so the kids get to put together this kit, and the kit is 69 cents. And so it's really, really affordable.
Yes.
So they put the kit together, and then I cut out these little head and tails out of foam.
These.
And then we will glue those on. And I wanted to do a rain gutter regatta style race like they do in Cub Scouts.
Oh, stop.
But I could not, I didn't want to set up rain gutters in my house. I didn't want to pay for them. I mean.
Again, you're a smart mom.
Yeah, nightmare and water everywhere. So I found these 36-inch, they're the liner boxes for window boxes at Home Depot.
Clever, lady.
And again, I use my duct tape because they leak a little bit on the holes, but these are going to be set up in my house, and then the kids get to blow their Viking ship in the water and have a race.
So you just sealed it with the duct tape is all?
Yes, I sealed it with the duct tape just to make sure. Maybe not everyone leaks, but
they're going to have a
you never
fabulous
know.
time. Okay, tell me about the dragons.
Okay, so the last thing that they do is they play dragon egg golfs, and this is cave clip art that I just had printed big and cut a little hole so that they can play golf with the dollar store golf clubs and hit the dragon egg into the cave where the dragons live, and then they get to earn their dragon. And these come from U.S. Novelty, and they're a local Utah company, which I had no idea. But
I didn't either.
Yeah, you can order online and they can mail it to you, or you can order online and pick it up in their store.
Love that.
And so once they pick out their dragon, they get to look at the dragon owner's guide, and this guide is a hoot. It was created by Ange Snow, and she's a Utah local as well, and her Etsy shop is Snowy Bliss.
Okay.
And so let's look at this. Let's see.
Eating your dragon?
How about this one?
Can I read it? Okay, this is a dragon's habitat. Most dragons prefer caves as their habitat. At night, snuggling with your dragon under the blankets will make him feel at home. Just take care that your dragon doesn't breathe fire when he snores. That never turns out well. So a little manual.
Right.
That's so clever.
Right, so we'll go through the manual at the end. So they will have all of their, they'll be dressed like Vikings, they'll have their dragons, they'll have their owner's manual and everything else, and they will be set. We'll open gifts, and then they'll head home.
Listen, I'm just waiting for my invitation, okay? I'm just going to be standing by the mailbox. This is so fun. Open presents, you're done.
Yep.
Risa, so fun. Thank you. All of the details spelled out for us, I know, on your website.
They are on my website, as well as Instagram. I'm going to be posting photos of the party and other little things that we're doing at the party, because I tweak things here and there.
Of course you do, because there's still a few days between now and Saturday, and this creative mind doesn't stop. So where do we find you on Instagram?
@RestlessRisa_Risa Baker.
Okay, and we'll link you over to her website. We always get questions about Risa's sourcing. It will all be there for you at studio5.ksl.com. The link will. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Britt.
All right.